Hello everyone, Adrian here. So I spotted a product at Whole Foods and I decided that I had to try it. And so it is actually inspiring a second round of me uh, buying up and sampling a bunch of um, salty, savory type snack. Um, I would say chips, but they don't all actually quite fall into the category of chips, but they're kind of all in that family of the sort of crunchy, salty kind of thing. The first one is by Bean Fields, and this is cheddar sour cream flavored chips. These are totally vegan. I had to kind of look at it a couple of times just to make sure because, when it says cheddar sour cream, it's like, is that something that I eat? But it is. It is fully vegan. This is also a gluten-free product. So here we go. It looks a lot like a chip, like a regular corn chip with a flavor that you get at any regular grocery store. That's good, actually. Nice, satisfying crunch. I've had bean fields before. The chips actually contain bean flour, so they're higher in protein than a lot of snack chips that you might get. This has a tasty coating on it, though. It's been so long since I've had, Doritos or whatever. I'm not sure if it tastes exactly like that, but it definitely seems to be in the same family. And I can see this getting kind of addictive if I let myself just keep munching away at them. So the next product that I have is called Hippies. Hippies, or they are an organic chickpea snack. This is called Bohemian barbecue flavor. So I'm assuming this is, these are puffs. Definitely get that smoky flavor. It's not a super strong seasoning. You kind of get that smokiness, and it's definitely nice and crunchy. I like that too, though. But it doesn't have like this sort of full roundness of flavor that you usually get with barbecue. I guess maybe because there isn't the sweetness to it. It's probably a pretty minimal sweetness. But it's good. Again, it has a nice, satisfying crunch, and I can see, leave me with a bag of them in front of me, and I'd probably end up just shoveling them all in. So, the next one, this is by Forager Project. This is cassava and cashew. They look almost, well, from the package anyway, they look more like almost like a cracker. But again, this is vegan, and this is gluten-free and grain-free. Forager is interesting. I think I've noticed this brand before making non-dairy yogurts. So this is the first time I've ever seen them doing snacks. So it is sort of, well, the texture looks somewhere between a cracker and a chip. So. I like that. Now it doesn't have all the layers of extra flavoring that the previous ones have. Um, there's just a little salt on there, but it's a more basic thing. So this is good as it is, but it probably would also be good, with a dip or something else. I like these. Going in a different direction here. These are funny. This reminds me of like some 80s sitcom. Dang. But anyway, it's terrible. Dang. Thai rice crisps. They are the savory seaweed flavor. So I'm assuming we've got some nori or something in here. Oh, they're tiny. They're just little tiny rice crisps. I was expecting them to be sort of like the mini rice cakes. Definitely that seaweed flavor. It actually doesn't say what kind of seaweed is in here. It just says seaweed. But it definitely it reminds me of nori or the kind of kelp that is wrapped around sushi is what nori is. That's what most people would know it from. But it can be just dried and salted and turned into a snack itself, which has a really interesting texture. But this is much more of a traditional crunchiness with the seaweed flavor added in. That has a really satisfying crunch too. I like that. I like all of these. I like salty snacks. So this is the one that is what inspired this whole thing. Now, this is not that unusual of a brand. Terra is something, you see them all over the place, but particularly they will have like sweet potato chips and what they call sweets and beets. So there's like beet chips and other kinds of root vegetable chips. They're in a lot of grocery stores. And what makes this one special is that the flavor is called herbed stuffing. So I have not seen that before. It has sage and rosemary. And, I'm a big fan of the flavors of Thanksgiving. And so, this is a great idea to use those seasonings that you would expect in stuffing, but you use them on chips. So this is what inspired the whole thing. Is I wanted stuffing flavored chips. So looks like there's a couple of different types of chips in here. Okay. Yeah. We're getting that sage and rosemary flavor. It's not super strong, but it is definitely there. I like it. I'm a big fan of those flavors, though. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, this is maybe one of the beet flavored chips. I like this flavor combination. This is good. I'm not going to substitute it for, regular stuffing, but I like it. So there we go. 5 different crunchy, salty snacks. All of them vegan. I think that they are all gluten-free as well. And yeah, all really interesting. Each quite different from one another, but I like them all. So there we go. If you like this video, then please hit the thumbs up. If you know someone else who would like this video, then please share. And also subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye. All right, just throwing in here after the fact, reading more on the package about the dang snacks. First of all, clearly, dang, that's good. They're aware of the pun involved, but it looks like the name actually comes from, they said it's named after their mother, the founders. I'm not sure how that would be pronounced in Thai. My experience of that language is that the sounds are actually quite a bit different than the way that we would pronounce it, particularly with my sort of vaguely Midwestern accent. So, but the other thing about these is that they contain watermelon juice. So it's rice with watermelon juice and coconut milk to make it sticky. And I don't think I would have ever guessed that. I'm not getting any fruity sweetness, but that's probably because the seaweed flavoring is so much stronger than whatever that would be. But I thought that was interesting. That's certainly not anything that I've ever encountered in a snack is watermelon juice, but there we go. I like them, but like I said, I like seaweed. So I think you kind of have to know that you like that to enjoy this particular flavor of the snack. So that's it.